This is what they supposedly said they seen. These people were walking out in this area, and there was these big flashing lights that out of nowhere happened, and all of these people were nowhere to be found anymore.
Really?
That's pretty much the story, yeah. And what they claimed to have seen was, they said it looked like it was green lightning. What is going on, y'all? TV4i Podcast. We back with another episode.
Yo.
Should I do a classic YouTube where I do the what is going on YouTube?
Cool,
do one of those for
like
the OG fans?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. What is going on YouTube? We're back with another episode, TV4i Podcast. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this one. We got a lot of crazy stuff to talk about, so let's get into it.
Hello.
Dude, I'm going to start out by saying this is very interesting. I know you've seen this online too, and I had to just talk about this from the jump. Did you see that OnlyFans girl who is making more money than most, I'm not even gonna say most, but a good chunk of these NBA contracts?
Yeah, isn't she making like 43 mil a year or something crazy like that?
Somewhere around there. I kind of did the math a little bit. It's around like 48.
I heard that's not really real though.
See, there's a lot of people that are always gonna say that. If you're talking about Adam 22's video where he was trying to break it down,
yeah.
bro, I don't want to listen to anything that guy's talking about. He doesn't know what he's talking about, bro. Dude, we literally seen how much money Bad Baby made off of her OnlyFans. You don't think it's possible? But pretty much what has been circulating online, and there was even a video where this girl, her name is Sophie Rain, she's a OnlyFans. Sorry. But pretty much there's a video of her on another podcast with like this other OnlyFans girl. They're talking about their earnings. And pretty much, bro, they started breaking it down on the pod. Bro, I don't think this is cap. Me personally, because I'm like, dude, there's a lot of losers out here that are going to ship this money to these girls and let them turn up. But they pretty much said, this girl is making about $4 million a month.
Jesus.
You do the math, bro.
That is crazy.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's somewhere around like, bro, that's like 48 million.
For showing some booty?
You know what I'm saying? I was like, dude, I'm in disbelief, to be real with you, bro. And everybody's talking about this right now because they were just like, dude, there are so many people that are busting their ass every single day to go to work, wake up at the crack of dawn or whatever the time is.
Yeah.
You wake up so fucking early and you're sitting here doing everything you have to do. And there's this 21 or 22-year-old girl that just goes online and makes these videos, and she's making more than you'll ever see in your life.
Ever.
48 million?
It's crazy. 4 million alone.
4 million alone in a month is insane. Bro, you're set for life pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're spending stupid, but 4 million in 1 month, bro.
Jesus.
I can't even imagine. I'm just keeping it real. I can't even imagine some money like that.
Dude, that
bro.
is insane, bro. I've seen a lot of people online, like, there's like some girls I've seen, like, you know, like replying to the tweet or whatever, and they're pretty much like, damn, like, this sucks that I have morals. I'm like, bro, that's crazy, bro. Like,
seriously, you
that's
know,
all it
you know how
takes.
discouraging this is for a lot of women? Because, like, guys, we all know, bro, we're not going to be able to do this. We're not making 48 million off of showing weenie.
Never.
Right?
I wouldn't make 100.
Exactly. I was going to say, I'm not even going to make, yeah, exactly, bro. But it's so wild that it's like, that must be so disheartening for a lot of women that are you know, regular workers or blue collar or whatever the case may be, and they're just
going to school trying to get a degree for something.
You feel me? You're in the medical field, whatever the case may be, and then you're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna make a cool chunk of money when I'm done with this. I may be making, you know, a little bit over 100. 48 million in a year.
I just hope that girl uses that money wisely.
I don't think she will. Me personally,
because I don't catch you. It's like I think any girl that's in those type of industries, it's like your time there is on time limit.
Definitely, because it's like it's also the fact that she's young, you know, all these other things.
Exactly.
Because you see that happens to a lot of the, you know, Peace Star girls where they'll kind of they'll age out of the industry
and they can't do anything anymore.
They can't do it anymore. Yeah,
or they will, and it's like they're not making the same amount of money as they was back in the day.
Because it's like, all right, bro, we already seen your butt so many times.
We've been with you for like 15, 16 years.
It's like, bro, we've been on the whole ride. You feel what I'm saying? Like, at this point, it's just kind of like seeing your favorite NBA player retire. Yeah. You're just kind of like, bro, you got to put the ball down, bro.
Oh, God. It's like Shaq on Celtics.
Exactly. Oh, God. Sorry. Yeah, bro. It's like, you got to give it up, bro. It's over. You know, this is it.
Hang up the jersey.
Yeah. But then there are a few standouts, like LeBron James.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I don't got to go through no names, but we already know a couple LeBron Jameses that have been in the game for a while. And you're like, you still here?
Yeah, like, goddamn, this video's new.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, you've been here since I was like 12 for real.
God.
That's crazy. Now I'm paying bills.
Now that is crazy.
You know what I mean? Like some of these girls, it's like, you've been here since I was 12 years old, and now you're still here, and I'm paying bills.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I went through puberty. I went through my whole childhood, and you're still on this platform.
Wow.
Super crazy, bro. But then there are
that's
some
rare,
girls.
though. That's
It is very rare. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I said they're like the LeBron James of that world. But yeah, like I would just say this though, bro. What this stuff made me realize, this whole thing with old girl, it made me realize a lot more dudes than we think are losers. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, because it's like, or I'll also even add an extra piece. Lonely, dude. Like, people already say we were having, like, a lonely epidemic and all this other crazy stuff, right? I believe it. What is going on? To pay this girl $48 million in 1 year?
It's crazy, dude.
You feel what I'm saying? And then, mind you, these girls...
And that's just one girl.
Exactly. That's just one of these girls. You know how many girls have flocked to this platform because they're like, oh, my God, I can make that much in a month? And there's other girls who are making double that probably, or even, whatever the case may be.
Bro. I mean, you could go on Twitter, bro, and literally look at any post and look into the replies. There's girls promoting their OnlyFans.
Yeah, always, bro. Even on IG.
Yeah.
IG, they be sneaky with it. They're damn do a link to a link to a link. You know what I mean? To get to that, bro, because they trying to bury it type of stuff, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. So it's like, yeah, bro, we're having like, and I'm not gonna lie. It's like social media didn't make any of these things better at all. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like now you could be a creep in private to the next level versus like back in the day. I actually talked about this with my brother. I said back in the day, you would have to go to like a Blockbuster or an X Video or whatever the thing was. You know what I mean? Like the shop at that time
to go buy the films.
Go and buy the films. So I said, do you know how much shame you had to have if like the girl was a cashier? I mean, the cashier person was a girl. And then you're sitting there just like, yeah, can I get big booty something?
Yeah.
And then it's like,
you got a fat
stack. You know what I mean? They're just like, okay, so you have petite Latinas, you have, big booty this, you have, Asian something, and then you have this also. It's like, bro, you gonna have a night tonight, bro. What's going on? You having a marathon? Like, what is it?
For real.
He's like, it is what it is. Versus it was like, with the guys, you're either gonna get judged for your preferences,
your taste,
or the guy's gonna go like this. Hey, bro.
Good choice.
Good choice. Watched it last week. Great one, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like, I just think it made weirdos have a place as well when social media became like super viral and became this big worldwide thing. I just think it made a lot of...
There's got to be a dude out there who's like subscribed to like all of them.
Oh, dude.
Like, or like a fat amount. Like all of his money goes to
all of his money goes to OnlyFans girls. Yeah, like, bro, do you know how many dudes we see videos of where it's like they'll give their whole life savings for some girl or whatever the case may be, and it don't matter. It's like, bro, you're stupid. You did it, and it was in the hopes of either you're going to have a conversation with her or meet her. A lot of these dudes, I don't even know if they're thinking like, oh, I'm going to beat those one of these days. I don't think they even think that, to be real.
I think they just like the
attention from this person.
And they feel like I'm supporting this girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm helping her out by giving her this money or whatever. And it's like low-key like a savior complex.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're throwing all this money at this girl, and it's
in hopes.
And I like you said, like, I think they know deep in their minds or deep in their hearts, they know that like, I'm never gonna be able to be with this girl ever.
Yeah, ever.
But it's like the chance that maybe, I see her at a convention or something like that. And I'm like, hey, I've been subscribed to you for like 40, like, for
and
like
she
3
just
years.
Says, oh, thank you.
Yeah, and it walks away.
And it walks the fuck away from you, bruh. It's like, is that really enough?
I seen someone online that was like, if you are subscribing to Twitch streamers and like kick streamers, like you're subscribing to these guys, you're like the same as these OnlyFans dudes who subscribe to OnlyFans girls.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro.
Because in a sense, it's kind of like, and at least like the OnlyFans guys are paying for something that
other
people aren't gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Whereas
true.
You're subbing to like these Twitch streamers, even like subbing to like Kai, low key. Like no offense to anyone subbing to Kai, or it's like. That's also weird to me too, because it's like when you sub to someone on Twitch, it's not like you get like extra content.
You're just seeing. You're seeing what a lot of people will see the clips of online later.
Yeah,
like TikTok.
Even like Instagram. I could go and watch Kai's Twitch stream for free
on YouTube.
No, for free on Twitch.
Oh, I was just gonna say. I thought
I'm not paying for it.
Yeah, but you know what I think it is? I think that is just a thing of like, because I think it's very different when it comes to these creators like that, where it's like, okay, I like Kai so much, I want to support him.
Yeah.
Versus, it's like you don't need anything from it, right? Like, sometimes like let's say like you see somebody who's really good at music and they're on the street, you're gonna give them $10 or whatever because you're like, dude, you're so good, bro. I'm supporting you.
I think it's the same thing for the OnlyFans girls.
Nah, I don't think I don't think it's like you're so good, I'm supporting you. No, they're like, I think it's just like, dude, I want exclusive stuff where I can beat my weenie to every other night. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think it's like, well, technically it is. They see that like
she's so bad, I'm gonna throw money at her.
True, that is true. You're right.
Where it's like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, Kai is so funny, I'm gonna throw money at him.
Yeah.
It's like a weird thing where they're very similar to each other.
Yeah. So
in a weird way.
You would say that you think.
I think they're very similar.
So you think what Kai's doing is similar to these OnlyFans? You see how I flipped it? You see how I got you?
I do think it's the same. Yeah.
Okay. Nah, you're stupid. But nah, I mean, I don't know, bro. I just think that you're right to a degree. I definitely could see the similarity in like if you're talking about the payment process of trying to sub and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
100%. But I didn't even know you could watch it just free on Twitch.
Yeah, on Twitch you can watch anybody for free. Like subbing to them, it only gives you like I think like your
no ads or something or what?
Yeah, you get no ads. Yeah, and then I think like certain like Twitch streamers will have like like you get like special like emojis to put in their comments or something like that.
Yeah.
So like if you start streaming, there could be like an emoji of you doing like your face, and then people could like spam that in the comments. It's like that. That's how you know that they're like.
In your stuff.
Yeah, sub to you. Whereas, like, you could just follow someone for free on Twitch and watch their stuff.
Oh, wow. But it'll be ads and stuff.
Yeah, there'll be ads and all that.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really that crazy. I mean, in the end of the day, I can kind of see why that makes sense. Yeah. It's like, okay, you want to watch this person unfiltered. Like,
I see that.
Whatever the case may be, without ads. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't really understand it, especially the fact that a lot of these girls be getting leaked.
Yeah, and like,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and I think, an OnlyFans girl is kind of like,
it's not a good deal,
it's the same thing as like it's the same thing as paying for like like the hub.
Yeah, gold.
Yeah, or whatever premium, whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, like it's free already.
Yeah, it's already free, bro. Just go watch a different video. You don't need to go to this girl that bad, bro. You're just like,
yeah,
like bro, I gotta watch her video, bro. I'm paying for gold or I'm paying for premium or whatever it is. You know what I mean? I never understood that either. Like the guys, I'd be like, bro, I have blank hub.
I think that's what makes the OnlyFans thing weird, where it's like. Why are you paying for that, bro?
Yeah, I know. When it's
you don't need to pay for that.
Yeah, when corn is free. I never understood that. But it's like, I think, you know what I think it is? And this is one thing I heard that is like this weird phenomenon with guys that we have.
It's almost having like a rare Fortnite skin.
No, you're hella stupid. You're hella stupid.
It's like I'm the only one who has this Travis Scott skin or something like that.
True. But I think also it's like, and this did change the game that I heard. They said it's this thing of when us as guys watch corn, we look at it more so from the standpoint of like, oh, she's a corn star. So it's like she's this person that everybody knows and she's like a really big girl. Like, she's like good looking, yada, yada. She's like this. Versus a lot of these OnlyFans girls. You want to know what's very interesting that I've seen about the numbers? They said usually the girls that look the most normal, like she looks like the more everyday, like you could probably catch her at Winko type of thing. Those girls make the most money. Those girls make the most money. And it's because this thing of like, she seems obtainable to a lot of these dudes versus like, you'll see any of these corn star girls. You're just like, okay, well, she has like her butt done to the next level. She has like these really big boobs and all this other stuff. Her lips are hella big and she like wears all this crazy stuff and, all her clothes are hella expensive. It's like, you look at that and you're like, never in my life.
Yeah, whereas this girl's in her apartment.
She's in her apartment that looks kind of a little bit messy. You know what I mean? And like the camera's a little bit grainy.
Yeah.
And she's sitting there just wearing like a tank top and shorts. And she has like a fucking twin bed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then the guys will see that and be like,
oh my God.
Here's $500. She looks at here's $500. She looks like she can be down the street from my house.
Yeah.
Because it's like they live in something similar to that.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And I was like, bro, that's so like interesting, the psychology of it. You know what I mean?
That's so like backwards.
Yeah.
It's like, it's almost like a high, really. Like those dudes are like searching for these girls where they think it's like, dude, I have a chance with this girl for reals. And like a lot of times, I didn't know that OnlyFans, like when you pay for it, you could like text them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of times,
it's not even the girl. Yeah, it's like their manager or something. Yeah, some guy.
Yeah, they hire a dude to talk to them and stuff. So it's like you're sexting with another guy pretty much, which is insane. And it's like, dude, like you're getting played, and it's like, how expensive do these like subscriptions be for these girls where she's making $4 million a month?
Can I be real? No, this is what's scary about it, bro.
It's cheap, but it's just so much dudes. But
it's so much dudes. That's what's wild. It's like, because you got to think about it. All these dudes are looking at it like this. No way, I get to see Sophie Rain for $7.99? Dude, that's a steal.
Yeah.
And they're all ready, you know what I mean? Versus it's like, imagine, and you know what's so interesting about it too? The guys will pay for it, and then it's like, they'll probably just get tired of watching this girl and find someone else, and then they'll pay another $7.99 or $10 or whatever the price may be. You know what I mean? Because like, yeah, bro, most of those girls, I'm gonna tell you the truth, I heard it's not that expensive most of the time, unless they're like celebrities. The celebrity girls will, dude.
Yeah,
it'll be like $60 a pop to just get in, and then they'll also have another paywall behind some of their pictures and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Cause that's what I heard like Iggy was doing. Cause I heard Iggy had an OnlyFans for a little bit. There's a few famous girls, bro. Yeah, that have OnlyFans. I mean, even some dudes, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I forgot one of the celebrity dudes' names. He's actually pretty big. I forgot his name, but
heard bro from Teen Wolf has one, right? Or
who? Main bro?
I think so.
I heard that too, but
I don't know if that's true.
I don't know, but it's possible, especially
nowadays.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Dude, that always boggled me. It's like, why are you paying for that?
Yeah, bro. I'm not even gonna cap with you. I was just like, y'all are out of your mind. But internet is weird. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just we're living in a weird ass time with the internet and everything that's going on. But speaking of the internet being weird, I wanted to tell you this. There is this guy literally is creating AI art of children and sells it to people, and the images are disgusting.
Oh my God. I mean, I told you about bro who did that to his students.
Dude, yes, but this one is even a step further a little bit. So it was this guy named Hugh Nelson, and I think this actually happened this year, or it could have been last year. He pretty much was creating these 3D images of these children, and he would use a 3D computer. I've never heard of this before in my life, but he would use a 3D computer to create these images of like these children that are like as young as like 8 to 7 years old. And the nastiest part about all of this was that he wasn't just doing it himself. He also would get requests from people online that would be like, yo, like, I want you to take this image of my niece or my daughter.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it was a lot of like dads, uncles, like, aunties, things like that, like these weirdos that would be like, hey, can you AI this picture of my son or my daughter or whatever the case may be doing this act? And the guy would make it happen.
What the
And he would pretty much create this crazy weird art and sell it online to these people that were making requests. And I was like, ain't no way, bro.
Oh my God. See, that's why the AI stuff is so scary, bro. Because like, I mean, like if you look at AI stuff, a lot of stuff does look like, a bunch of mush and it looks terrible. But some of it does look really good sometimes. Like some of it does look actually low-key passable. And if you're just doing it just to, just to get your rocks off on some weirdness, it's like,
gonna do the job.
It's gonna do the job, exactly.
Yeah, that's what's scary about this. But I was just like, bro, the fact that these people were sending their own relatives pictures is insane.
Requesting photos of kids.
Yeah.
Doing weird. Yeah.
Like it'll be like a normal picture of like their son in like a t-shirt and stuff like that, and they'll be like, oh yeah, AI this, and they'll make him like not have a shirt on and doing something that he's not supposed to be doing at 8 years old. And
dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, and even a step further, this guy, he would text the parents or the uncle or whatever the case may be. He would text them, and he would sometimes encourage some of these people to do these things to their kids for real. Like he'd be like, yeah, like abuse them. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
He'd say stuff like that, like like essay them. It. Yeah, you should try it. And these people would like be having conversations with him and stuff like that. But he ends up getting caught up. Police go over to where Briz at. They arrest him, and he's going down for a long ass time. He's done. And right now they're still trying to catch all the people that were asking for requests, like pretty much being like, hey, we want this, and that. So yeah, and they're still trying to find all those people.
Dude, hopefully.
And the number of people is insane, dude. The number of people is insane. When I heard, it was over 100.
Damn.
It was over 100 people that sent requests into this guy, yeah.
Dude, that's what the world is full of sickos, bro.
You know what I mean? That's why I said this online stuff is getting to a little bit crazy, bro.
The world is full of sickos, bro. Like the fact that 100 people would go and request for kids that they actually know in their own personal lives.
Yeah.
For all this weirdness.
Yeah. It's way darker than we think, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's what I mean. Like, man, you gotta like, I didn't understand like how you would even want stuff like that.
Yeah, at all.
You know what I mean? Because at first I was gonna ask you, like, is it just like random AI, or is it like actual, like, are they using reference images of like?
Oh yeah, this reference images. Yep.
Yeah, bro,
that's the worst part about it, and it's so crazy because now it makes you think. I'm never posting a picture of my kid online.
Never.
Ever. You know what I mean? Because now it's just like, dang, like, it's so unsafe how far the internet's went, which is also a good thing that the internet's went far, but here is one of the negatives where it's like, oh, so you could just find a normal picture of my kid in a Spider-Man onesie. You know what I mean? He's 3 years old, and then you go and make him naked in the picture, like a weirdo. Dude. You know what I mean? It's so dark to me, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was just like, no way you actually thought you were gonna get away with this.
Yeah, bro. There's some real monsters out there, bro. For real.
You know what I mean?
Bro, like, people are crazy with the shit that they would do, man. Yeah. Like, you're going out your way,
bro, on your own time.
Yes. To use AI to try and like create some fantasy that you want with a kid that you know.
Like, dude, you could have made a television series. You could have been making cool art of Naruto.
Yeah, something.
You know what I mean? Dexter Morgan.
Yeah.
You could have done something, bro. Something else, whatever the case may be. But you got interested in this craziness, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I was even going to tell you, even speaking of Dexter, this is not even my story. But, dude, I just thought about this right now. This is so crazy. There was this teenager, I forgot where he was from, but he literally thought, or he said, he feels like he was Dexter Morgan. This kid ends up going to like a park where this girl is by herself. She was 13 years old. He was 18. And he pulls up over there and he murders her. He literally killed and raped this 13-year-old girl as an 18-year-old dude. And pretty much when he got locked up, they ended up seeing like a diary, I guess he had at his house. And he was writing in this diary talking about how he felt so much like Dexter Morgan and all this stuff like that. I was like, dude, what is wrong with you, bro? Like,
people are insane.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like the internet, media, all these type of things can take us to this other level, bro. You don't even understand who Dexter Morgan is then. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because he would never do the stuff that you're doing. Why would you just murder this girl and then grape her? You're insane. You're talking about, I feel like I'm Dexter Morgan.
Like, no, you just wanted to do some weird shit.
You know what I mean? In the name of being a killer.
Like, what the hell are you even
talking about? And then you just slap the name Dexter Morgan on top of it. It's like, that's so dumb, bro.
Like, what the hell are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, I just heard about this, too. I was just like, no way.
Yeah,
weirdo.
Bro. And then, like, to think that's like someone's uncle, someone's mom, someone's dad, someone's, you know what I mean, neighbor.
Yeah, someone's brother or whatever the case may be.
That's requesting these pictures. And it's like, bro, you can never like really trust him because you never really know how someone is behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Like, ever. He might be a cool dude or whatever, and you never know behind the scenes he's over there requesting weird ass pictures.
Yeah. Or trying to kill people. Yeah. Like this fucking kid. You know what I mean? You're just like, dude, I'm like obsessed with this show, bro. Or, you know, I have this weird fantasy of like, I want children to, you know, whatever, and this and that. I'm like, bro, that's the worst part about being human is that you don't know who's the real perpetrators ever. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really understand why these things are. You know, we're like freaked out by it. You know what I mean? What these people do. So they know better not to tell us. They know better not to show these signs of like, yeah, you're weird around kids, bro. Yeah. So, like, you know.
Like, I seen this one story that's super, super sad. It happened, like, in the UK. And I guess it was during a holiday that they have. They have a thing called May Day. And it's on May 5th. And there was this kid named Jamie Lavis. Yeah. Who had went missing on that day after, you know, he went out with his friends. His parents were back home, you know, celebrating or whatever. And they noticed that the kid never came back home. The entire town went searching for this kid that went missing. And there was no sign of this guy. Yeah. Of this little boy. And there's people saying like, oh, I seen him get on the bus earlier today, blah, 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 blah. And they even asked the bus driver of that was driving that bus. And this guy's name was Darren Vickers. This dude was saying like, oh yeah, the kid got on my bus, but he was like mostly really quiet and he didn't really do much. This dude, Darren, went to the full extent trying to help out this family. Like, even moved in with the family to like try and search for this kid. Yes. Yeah. And like the father even like quit his job to go full-time like looking for his son and all this. And the craziest thing, the person who ended up taking this kid
was brother that moved in.
Was the bus driver.
Are you serious?
Yes, bro. Like, they went to footages of the bus. Yeah. And they see all day long. And he was lying because he said the kid was calm the entire time on the bus.
He was freaking out.
No, the entire time the kid is like running up and down the aisles, sitting on brother's lap, like pretending to steer the bus, like he's being hella friendly to him. Yeah. He literally drops off everybody, leaves the kid alone on the bus, Like, and the kid is thinking like he's gonna take me home last.
Yeah.
This dude ends up taking the kid back to his house.
Kidnapping him.
Yeah, kidnapping him. Does a little like
weird stuff
to him. Eventually, the police end up going to the Brett's house and they find the kid like wrapped up, dead, wearing the same clothes that he was lost in.
The footage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But the craziest thing is, before, like, while they're taking this dude to court,
yeah,
that kid's parents were like riding for this dude. Like, no, there's no way he would do this. Like, there's no way that he would do this to our kid. Like, he was helping us way too much. Blah 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 blah.
Bro moved in.
Yes. And there's a super crazy picture where it's like he's in between. It's like I'll just show it to you because this picture is crazy, bro. He's literally in between the parents and he has his shirt off for some reason.
I think I know what you're talking about, Mike. I think I know what you're talking about. Are they sitting on a couch?
Yes.
Oh my god, I seen this.
I think you've seen this picture.
I seen this on Reddit, bro. I didn't even know what it was for.
Yeah. Hold on.
People said like it was like a compilation or like a bunch of pictures that said dark pictures that you won't understand, and that was one of them. Bro, I know what you're talking about.
This picture.
They're all white. I knew it, bro. I literally seen this before.
So he ended up kidnapping this kid.
Yeah.
And doing hella weird stuff to him. Ended up killing him. The entire time the parents were like, there's no way. Like, there's no way he would do that. Like, we know him.
And then they saw the evidence.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god. Dude,
their kid's body was literally at Brett's house.
Yeah. See, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That is some of the worst situations, is when it's like you're so good at pretending that even the people who have a victim in their family, they don't believe it's you.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, dude, no way. Like, it could. What? Mike? He's been here the whole time, like, on the search with us. How the hell would he do that? It doesn't make any sense. And then the whole time, bro, you have my son's dead body in your house, bro. It's like, how do you know what I mean? You got to think about it. No, like, the human mind can't even comprehend that type of evil.
At all.
I'm being real. Where you're so evil, you're willing to look with me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're so out of, like, you have no sympathy to the point where you'd still be around me talking about my kid.
And moving in with me to help me.
Bro, to help me. And you see all the pictures of the kid in the house. You're talking to the parents. They're sitting there like, yeah, you know, we really just want to find Timmy or whatever the case may be.
Bro quit his job.
Yeah.
To go full-time searching for his son, thinking that his son.
And you didn't even stop, bro. You didn't even stop.
Yeah.
Like, no. Maybe you don't got to quit your job, bro. But you just said, for surely, I'm in the house. His wife making breakfast for both of us. Whoop-de-whoop. Dude, that's dark.
Because that picture is very eerie. Like, why is his shirt off?
Yeah.
Like, there's 100%. So much, like, why would they even need to take that picture, too? Which is, like, I always thought that was so weird.
That's weird.
And then when I found out, like, while they were in court, like, the little kid's parents are literally supporting the guy who killed their son.
So they're down there on his side, don't
Yes. Like, saying, like, there's no, like, oh, how dare you guys accuse him of this, blah, 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 like, saying stuff like that.
And then when they saw the evidence, they said, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, bro. Pretty much, bro, ended up getting arrested and he's locked up forever, pretty much.
Oh, my God. And when did this happen?
This happened in 1997.
Oh, so this was low-key not that far back. I'm thinking this was like 70s or something.
Yeah, he's still in there.
Wow.
He was supposed to get released, I think, last year or a couple years ago.
Really?
But then, like, the judge was like, nah, hell no. Like, you're in there for another 50. You got us messed up. What the hell? Yeah, bro. I don't know exactly what he did to the kid, but I'm pretty sure he did some because they found him wrapped up and, you know, I mean, the kid was all messed up when they had found him. But you never, like, they literally let this dude into their home to try to help them search for their kid, just to find out that this guy is the reason why that they're looking for the kid.
I'm just shook that they let Bruh stay in the house. Like,
that was weird
me personally, bro, even if it was like, oh, the bus driver was the last person that dropped my son off, right? Or, you know, that last person I saw him, you're a suspect now.
Yeah, I don't need you to be living in the house with
me. Like, I'm being real. You're a suspect, bro. Like, I don't care if it's my brother. If he was the last person with my kid, I'm sorry, bro. You're a suspect. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit there and just be like, no way, Mike? No way. Bro, if you were the last one with my kid, I'm taking, bro, all logic is out of my head. I don't care anymore, bro. You're not going to live in my house,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Taking pictures with me and my wife shirtless.
Yeah, bro. It just don't make no sense.
That's what I mean, bro. Like people that are too quick to, like, trust or have faith in people, which I guess is, like, that is a good quality to have. Yeah. Like, you know, to have trust and, like, have faith in people. But it's like, I don't got you. The world that we live in, bro.
Oh, dude.
It's like you gotta have your guard.
You gotta have you feel me, be on your 10 toes.
Always.
Yeah, bro.
Always.
You
bro.
always have to. You can't just, you know, take somebody lightly.
Yeah.
I'm being real, bro. Which is so weird. Yeah, it's just such a strange case. To keep it so real. That is a strange ass case.
Super weird.
But nah, dude. Speaking of a strange case, Mike, I wanted to tell you this so bad. I actually wanted to tell you this one last week. This guy's gum exploded in his mouth. The reason is so crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Is chewing gum?
Yes.
Bro had that 5 gum, huh? Bro,
those commercials are crazy. Those commercials are crazy. I remember that. But nah, so it was this dude named Vlad Likanos. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but this dude was 25 years old. He was a college student at the time, and he was a chemistry student. Apparently, this guy had this really weird habit. He liked to dip his gum in citric acid so it would make it more sour. And he liked to do that. He would like dip it in there, chew it, because he liked the way it tasted. It made the gum like a little bit more sour. Apparently, this guy would do that a lot. Mm-hmm. And this one day, he goes, does the usual. He dips it in citric acid, but it wasn't citric acid. He ended up dipping it in the wrong stuff. That was pretty much like this explosive powder. Whoa. That was from one of the chemistry experiments he was doing. And he ends up dipping it in there by accident, not knowing. I don't know if he was in the lab when this happened, but he goes and bites down on it. And pretty much what scientists or people that have examined this case think is that it was either from the chewing force or powder mixing with his saliva. Pretty much ignited it in his mouth and it blew off his jaw.
Really?
Literally, bro's jaw was hanging by string. Yeah, blew off his whole jaw.
Killed him instantly.
He ended up dying literally like the next day in the hospital.
Oh my God.
Yeah, or I think it was a couple days after, but yeah, it basically blew that guy's head. Dude. Popped his jaw off, bro. Yeah, off of chewing gum.
That is crazy. All because he wanted to get a little extra kick.
He wanted to get an extra little kick in the gum, bro. I was like, dude, why didn't you just go buy sour gum? More sour gum, bro. He was like, nah, bro, I like the extra gum. Go
get a crybaby or something.
Yeah.
You know, the little sour
gum
balls or something.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, dude. Yeah.
Go get some lemon juice. What are you talking about?
That naturally already has the more citric acid in it.
Why are you dipping it into chemicals? It's like Ryan Cassie. Some people they'll do that extra, that little extra bit to, get that like extra flavor or get that extra high. Like, bro, I didn't know if you knew this, bro. I remember a long time ago you told me about, I think people in Africa were like smoking like dead.
Oh yeah, like
they're dead people?
They're smoking what they call it, and they call it Kush,
like bones and stuff.
Yeah,
like that, right?
They're smoking remains.
They're smoking people's remains, like their ashes and stuff.
Yes.
This damn near tops it, or is damn near on par with that. Maybe a little bit less than that. It's not as crazy.
No way.
Bro, apparently in Afghanistan, there's a new thing going on that people will smoke scorpions.
What?
Like they'll get scorpions, they'll grind it up, and they'll mix it with their tree.
Oh, because the venom.
Yes, bro. And they'll smoke it, and literally what they said is like, when you smoke it, this is what they said online. I don't know why anyone would want to do this.
Yeah.
The first 6 hours after you smoke it,
you feel like you're dying.
It's completely painful. It's the most like painful feeling ever. But then they said after that, it's like
so euphoric.
It's like the craziest high you've ever had ever. And they also said there's a chance that you don't make it past those 6 hours though. Like there's a lot of people who have died.
So it's way more risk than reward.
Yes. And I don't know why but it's like a huge problem out there where I guess it's like there's a lot of stuff going out there in Afghanistan where it's like they're trying their hardest to, I'm pretty sure, get away from all their problems.
For real, yeah.
Where they're catching these scorpions and grinding them up
and then rolling them up.
Yes, and smoking on them.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that is such an interesting thing to smoke.
Yeah.
A scorpion?
Crazy, bro.
Like, I'm just keeping it real, bro. And you got to think about how if they like end up perfecting this,
oh man,
dude, that's gonna be the new street drug that's gonna be hitting the streets. You feel what I'm saying? Because like, bro, the way that Kush is so like popping out there in Sierra Leone, dude, is insane. I don't know what other parts of Africa it's happening, but that's what I remember.
It's probably spread around though.
Bro, I'm telling you, they said a bunch of these young dudes out there be doing that. Like, they literally were digging in people's graves, bro. So, crazy. I'm just being honest because you got to think about how accessible that is. So, it's also even way more accessible. Oh, man. For a scorpion? Bro, you know how many scorpions is around here?
Yeah, on God.
It's like, bro,
desert and go catch
I don't even gotta go to a desert. Motherfucker could probably be in my bedroom. Keep it real. Probably, crawl its way up the window or something.
For real. And I think they kill it and like let it dry up.
Yeah, so it can be that crunchy kind of.
So they could mash it up into like a powder pretty much.
Yeah, and then they roll it up like that.
Yeah, and then they say they either mix it with like tobacco or they mix it with like actual like, like weed.
Wow.
And then they smoke that.
Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. That's insane.
6 hours of agonizing pain.
Yeah, I was going to say, bro, it's not worth it, bro. That's why I said I never understood like the people that like to do the drugs where you're gone, dude. Like, I never understood that either. Like, where it's just like you'll sit there and you'll go,
I don't need that. Yeah, and you're like stuck for like 20 minutes.
You're sitting there calling me.
I'm like, Sheriff, bro, you good? Sheriff, bro. And you're just like completely nodding off.
Bro.
I don't need that, bro.
Like, I'm sitting there. You're half dead in front of me, bro. And then I'm sitting there just like this. No. Mike's going to be good. He's going to be good, bro.
Yeah,
He's right now, he's just going through the tunnel phase first. Basically, he's and it's like, don't walk me through this like it's a trip.
Yeah, and they always wake up like, yeah.
Bro, you seen the dragon, didn't you?
I seen 3 of them.
No way, bro. He's seen 3 dragons, y'all. And it's like, we're all juiced about this.
Yes.
Like, bro, your heart stopped.
Yes.
Your heart stopped
you
for
died.
2 whole minutes. You were dead, bro. It's like, bruh.
Also, I don't get people trying to chase that.
Yeah,
bro. That next thing that they like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this was cool, but it's like this
other thing is gonna
give me a little more craziness.
Yeah, I think they thought about it. They were just like, okay, well, if the venom is gonna make you hallucinate and stuff like that, dude, this must be the kick I need.
Yeah, for real.
You know, they're like, bro, mix that with a little bit of weed.
Come on.
Dude, that sounds like a great night. But then the first guy who did it realized, like, dude, the first 6 hours is hell and I survived it, bro. Yeah. I don't know if we should be doing this out here.
But other bro was like, I want to see what it's like after those 6 hours,
and
though.
He died. Jeez, bro. That is actually interesting as hell. I never knew about that.
Yeah, because it's like the same thing where it's like, why would you want to smoke on like crack or something like that? Or why would you even like that whole galaxy gas thing that happened? I'm glad it kind of died off.
Yeah, a little bit.
There are still people who are still doing it. We went to the smoke shop the other day.
Bro. And we seen
and there was,
they had strawberry, blueberry, grape. I was like, y'all got flavoring?
They literally do what we said. Like, there's off brands of it.
I know, yeah.
Just like how they was with the vapes and stuff. Yep. It's like now there's off brand galaxy gases out here that people are probably buying in bulk or whatever.
No, I mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I seen this dude. He had damn like a propane tank on his back. I said, bro, he got it in the backpack. Bro damn near had like a little, you know what I mean? You know how the hookah has the little the wire, you know what I mean? The little you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was like SpongeBob with his fucking drink hat.
Exactly, bro. I'm like, y'all are crazy. He never got a hat for it. You know what I mean? Sitting with the galaxy gas.
With 2 galaxy gases.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that's so wild, bro. But it just makes you think, like, human beings, we have this weird thing for escapism. We always have. Like, even when it comes to, like, television, you know, I mean, drugs is the biggest one. Like, we'll sit there, and a lot of people will not like their reality so much that they're like, I gotta get hooked on drugs,
like,
bro.
You're doing something where it literally takes control
it alters
of you.
Yeah.
I would never want to take something. Like, I don't even like getting drunk to the point where
I don't either,
I'm
bro.
like, you know what I mean? I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm gone.
I hate that.
I never do.
I hate it.
Never do it. Yeah, I'm cool.
And it's like
right when I start feeling that, like, okay,
cool.
You're wilding.
Yeah.
I'm done for the night.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Like, the minute I be like this, like, I end up grabbing somebody or something, I'm like, okay.
yeah. Wow.
Okay. Now we're here.
Yeah, I'm starting to wild out.
You know what I mean?
Why would you want to do something where it's like, I can't even control myself anymore?
That's what I don't understand.
Like,
it's so interesting.
I'm bred from Get Out, where like I'm deep.
Yeah, I'm damn near in my own body, but like I'm just seeing what's happening. Yeah. And I'm just like in the sunken place.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Yeah, I never understood that. It's like human beings have a weird history with drugs and wanting to escape our reality.
Yeah, since like the dawn of time, like there's been
kidding?
People of like, you know what I mean?
What,
like,
you think it's as far as cavemen's?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, there's the whole Stone Ape. The whole,
yeah. Cavemen were for sure finding stuff and, you know what I mean, eating it, like
plants. And things
they're eating it. They're like, oh wow, like this is making me go like.
Wait, let me ask you this: you think the cavemen that first picked up weed and they saw the bud of it, you know, the plant?
Yeah,
Do you think that they ate it?
They probably ate it.
Do you think they got high?
You know what I think it was?
Do you get high off eating it like that? Just straight up the thing?
I think you get a little bit.
Yeah.
I think if you eat enough of it, if it's very potent, you probably can. But yeah, I don't think so, because like you digest it is like it's the same thing like with edibles. You know what I mean? You digesting it is a different high than you like smoking on it.
Yeah, that's true.
I think what happened was they probably found like dried up ones.
Yeah.
And they threw it like on fire.
I was gonna say, and then the fumes got them, bro. The first dude was just like,
and they got them lit. And
then
they were like, "Well, what you throw in there?"
Yeah, they're like, "Nook, what'd you throw in there, dog?" He's like, I don't even know.
Bro, I don't know.
I just found it over there, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And they're like, bro, go back over there and go get some more.
And I think they realized, like, oh, these little like buds on it. If we throw it in there and get close enough to the fire, you know, what I mean, it'll make us feel like special or whatever.
Yeah, see, that's so interesting because like I was even gonna say, bro, I don't even know if you noticed. This is just off the top of my head. I just remembered this right now since we're even talking about cavemen and stuff. You know the whole thing that people talk about, the uncanny valley Like how we have like this weird thing of like, and pretty much they say like human beings, we have this weird thing. If we see something that kind of looks like us,
it makes us feel weird. Like it makes express and shit.
Exactly, right? Like it's just like, what the hell? Like this is like a weird thing. Do you know why they say we get that?
Why?
They actually said that back in the day when we were cavemen, we weren't the only ones. There was 2 different types.
Yeah, there's Neanderthals and
I forgot, and
Homo sapiens.
Exactly. And they said pretty much they looked like us, but they were pretty much closer to what we are now. Like they were very like skinny and like taller and things like that. What I heard, that freaked us out. We were like, what the hell? And this is like evolution thing. So from back in the day, and what people believe is either we killed them out or they all just went somewhere else.
No, well, we are Homo sapiens.
No, I mean the other way around then. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying either one. Yeah, because we're Homo sapiens. I'm saying the Neanderthals.
Yeah, we killed off the Neanderthals.
Yeah, we killed them off pretty much because we're just like, they kind of look like us. And
they're weird though.
Yeah. So then it was like this weird thing that started from back then. And
That's
now
crazy.
It trickled down to like this thing of like when you see another human being that isn't really...
Yeah.
You're like
seeing a bear walk on 2 legs.
You get like this weird uncanny valley thing of like, that shouldn't be right.
Like I seen the video the other day. I think I sent it to you.
Yeah.
Where there was a...
Oh, the bear with no arms?
Yes.
Dude, that was actually scary. I'm not gonna lie. It was walking around like a little guy. Imagine at night.
Bro, imagine like you're camping and you look outside your tent and you see bro just like walking around.
I think you would think that's Bigfoot.
You're gonna think it's a dude or a big... Yeah, exactly.
I think that's how like... No, I mean, that's what I heard. A lot of people debunk Bigfoot by they said... It would be like a fisherman or whatever. He would see it while he's on the ocean or on the water. He would see something walking in the woods. And he was like, bro, is that a big furry man?
Yeah.
But it was just a bear standing on its hind legs walking.
I think that's the...
Because even kind of the way bears walk is a little Bigfoot-ish.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of swing their arms like this and they kind of move in a weird way.
You know what I also found out, that I also heard is the theory, and I think this might be actually very true.
Yeah.
They think the legends of like vampires and like werewolves and stuff from back in the day.
I heard about this.
It was just people like serial killers.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That back in the day they could have fathomed.
Our minds couldn't comprehend like this type of killing.
That. Yeah. So they're
like,
we
made into monsters.
Yeah, like it had to be like some Dracula or like some werewolf or something like that came and ate this guy or something, you know what I mean? Because like you would never imagine another person doing that to another person.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro, because there's so much history of certain things that are like, why were these people doing this?
Yeah,
because I don't remember where this was from, but I even heard this a while ago, bro. This is off the top of my head too. It was it was like this village somewhere. And they claimed that there were vampires in their village. That's what they believed, because I guess they said there was this guy who was killed, and I don't remember how he got killed, but they put him in, his grave. They buried him, and I guess a couple of days later, somebody reported seeing the guy walking in the street.
Wow.
So they were like, "What the hell?" And I guess there was like a series of I think it was livestock that was getting like pretty much eaten, and they were like, okay, either this can be like animals, whatever, but the way that they were getting killed was not similar to the certain animals that would attack these things, like coyotes or bears or whatever the case may be, right? Or foxes or whatever. You know?
Wolves and stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that. It was like the way that these animals were killed was like, they were like, okay, this had to be done by a person or something that is like that. And then they started to put, I think, like stones or something heavy on the graves so these people would not rise from their graves.
Wow.
Yeah, I forgot the history of it, but it's super weird.
You think that's why low-key nowadays people put cement stones over?
Oh, I think so. I think that is possible,
like,
because a lot of those were wooden back in the day.
Yeah.
And then they started putting like a rock or like a cement block or something heavy on the grave. So basically they said if this thing is undead, they won't come back.
Yeah, because I always thought, I never, like, when I would go to funerals as a kid, I never understood. I was like, why are you putting cement blocks over caskets?
Yeah, and I think that's probably the tradition that we just carried on from that time.
Yeah, and it's like now
and we never just knew why now.
Yeah,
but
I think now it's like they say it's because like they don't want to get like dirt.
Yeah,
or like
you probably even like grave robbers or something like that. It's like it'd be harder to get, but that's a good cover up for what it used to be. You feel what I'm saying? It was like, bro, it was for Dracula and them.
Yeah, see, that's so interesting, bro. Like,
there's so much history.
Yeah, humans are crazy, bro. Like, I seen this one thing, bro, and this is crazy, bro. Like, I think they ended up making it into a movie too, bro. It was about this dude who was in Auschwitz, during World War II. He was a Jewish guy. It was this dude named Harry Haft. They ended up finding out that he's Jewish, so they took him to Auschwitz. But the thing is, once he got to Auschwitz, like some of the SS soldiers like realized like, oh, he's kind of like buff, like he's kind of strong.
Yeah.
So one of the soldiers taught him how to box.
Yeah.
And they would literally force this guy to box other prisoners in Auschwitz.
Really?
To the death.
Wow.
And pretty much telling him like, if you lose, whoever loses this fight, we're gonna kill him. Whoever wins will get better food and better housing or whatever.
Yeah. And
bro, this dude ended up having to fight like 70 something prisoners.
Really?
While in Auschwitz, yeah.
He beat all of them?
Beat all of them, bro.
Oh.
And I'm talking about like, you seen pictures of people in Auschwitz, they look all sickly and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He has to fight these guys who are like, his like family members or people that he knows and stuff, like other Jewish people, bro.
Dude, it's such a weird situation to be in, bro.
I think he ended up fighting like 72 or 76 other prisoners, won every single one of them, obviously, because they're feeding him hella good, they're actually letting him train and stuff, so he's just like, knocking all their heads off pretty much.
Yeah.
And bro, like after the war, he ends up getting out of Auschwitz, he ends up moving to like New York, and he ends up becoming like an actual boxer. Like,
really?
In New York, yes. And he even fought Rocky. Not Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, okay.
The actual boxer dude, Rocky Marciano or something like that. It's like actual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
He actually fought him.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. And I think his
bro, what a tale, dude.
Yeah, bro. And I think his record was like 22-6 or 21-6.
Really?
Like yeah, he actually like had a cool like.
Not even counting all the people he fought.
Not counting people in Auschwitz and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I think
bro,
when he fought Rocky, it was just crazy. Like the mob that came up to him and told him like, you better lose this fight. Like,
really?
You can't let Rocky lose to you.
Wow.
So he had to throw that fight. They ended up interviewing like one of his grandkids or something like that.
Yeah.
And they asked his grandkid like, what's the most like craziest thing that you told him? And I guess his grandkid had asked him one day when he was already hella old.
Yeah.
They asked him like, what's one thing that you regret? And he said that all that he did was that he just looked at his hands and he said, I regret all the lives that I've taken with these.
Dude, that's so that's so dark, but that sounds crazy cool.
Crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. It's very movie-ish.
Yeah, very. I mean, they made a movie about him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is it called? You don't know?
Damn, I don't know. It's called like Fight Man or something. It's something like that. I forgot exactly what it's called. I never seen it before, but I just seen that they made a movie about bruh.
Isn't that so crazy that like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. They turned bruh into a weapon.
For sure.
Like if you really think about that, it's like they pretty much put you in these circumstances that are pretty much impossible. Where it's like, bro, I'm not gonna fight my cousin, or I'm not gonna fight my brother,
or even this old sick man.
I'm not gonna fight this old guy. Like, what are you talking about? You want me to kill him with my bare hands?
Yeah, bro.
Pretty much, like that's ridiculous. So then it's like, bro, you kind of warp somebody's brain into a weapon where you're like, okay, well, if you win, you'll get better food, you'll get to chill, you won't die, and you're like, dude, I'm trying to go home.
Yeah.
And it's like, we both trying to go home, bro.
Kill or be killed.
Yeah. It's so weird. I mean, it kind of is similar to like the slave fights back in the day.
Yeah,
like,
it's literally the same thing. Because even the guards and stuff like that would cheer and they'll watch it. Like they'll
get
turn
entertainment
up.
from it. Yeah.
It's literally their entertainment. Yeah.
Wow, bro. Yeah, we're never going to get done with that type of world of like, since the dawn of time. We were talking about the Coliseum the other episode.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing. Like, you're just pretty much like, okay, well, I'm going to make some of these fights are going to be uneven because it's fun to watch this old man get beat to death by this young dude, or, we'll make two young guys fight, or a really grown man fighting a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, look, watch how sick this is going to be.
Yeah, and he even said that, he said he noticed the guards would cheer louder and more when he killed them more gruesomely.
Oh my god!
So like if he's sitting there choking them out or something like that, something crazy, like
gouge somebody's eyes out.
Yeah, like they're turning up for those, like they're going crazy.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it, bro. Those guys are already so desensitized from killing babies.
Oh my god!
Raping women.
You know what they would do?
Yeah, they'll throw the babies up and shoot them. Yeah, I heard about that back in school actually,
dude,
which is crazy.
That is crazy.
That's dark. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
That is insane,
dude. There's so much dark history that it's just like I don't know how people complain about the time we're in.
Bro, like
the history is so dark. It's
like
crazy.
There's videos of them, like some of these prisoners where they're literally skin and bone.
Oh, literally. Dude, they're so they're so malnourished. It's crazy.
You could see all their bones in their body.
I was gonna say, like, you could see the bones in their back. You could see, you could pelvis. See the joints in their knees, or in their legs. Like, you see everything, bro.
Like, I'm looking at these pictures of these people, and I'm like, I didn't even know you could get that
skinny.
bad.
Yeah, bro, it's a different level. It's a different level. Like, they're on the brink of death. A lot of these people, yeah. But that's so interesting. They really made this dude into a weapon, though, who came from being enslaved. You know what I mean? What are the odds of that? Which is super crazy. But, dude, even speaking of that, bro, this leads up perfectly with what I'm about to tell you, too. People believe that this guy had a indestructible stomach.
Really?
Yes, bro. This guy is super interesting.
Is this the dude that shot himself with the cannon?
Dude, oh my God, Mike. Yes, you actually know what I'm talking about. Yes, it is. Dude, this guy is super interesting. So his name was Frank Richards. This happened around like the 1950s, 1960s. One day, this guy was hanging out with one of his homies. And apparently, I guess, I don't know if that's the day he figured it out, but he told his boy, bro, punch me in the stomach. And I know it's such a guy thing to do.
I wonder what gave him that idea in his head.
I don't know. I'm thinking he probably did it himself, or maybe he hit something on it and was like, what the heck? But pretty much his boy punches him full blast. And he doesn't feel nothing. So he's like, okay, maybe my boy was just weak. He ramps it up and pretty much is just like, I'm going to try to find a way to get hit by boxers. So he gradually starts getting hit by boxers all the way to the point where he ends up getting hit by a heavyweight champion at that time.
Oh my gosh.
So the guy goes full blast, hits him in his stomach. Dude doesn't feel anything. So they're all shook like, okay, this guy's the real deal for real. That's crazy. Like, most dudes that get hit by this guy and they're professionals are folding. You know what I mean? Getting a gut shot like that, they're folding, bro. He did not feel it at all. He gradually keeps going. He's like, you know what, bro? I'm going to take this on the road. So then he starts taking it on the road and he starts making decent money from doing it, where he'll have like a whole lineup of people. It'll be like hundreds.
Oh my God.
Of people lined up and they're just walking like past, just going like this.
Paying to punch him.
Paying to punch him in the gut, right? It's just damn like, here. And they just hand him the money after, right? So he had all these people punch him in the stomach. He even had people, he would lay on the ground and have them jump on his stomach as well. Full blast, yeah.
Both feet.
Bro, there's footage of this. Both feet, people are jumping on his stomach, yeah. And then he takes it a step further. He starts getting hit in the gut, full blast, with a sledgehammer. So there's like a dude, and there's footage of that too. There's this guy who's coming with a sledgehammer, smacking him in the stomach, and he's chilling.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was like, dude, okay, he might really be him.
He's got an iron stomach.
No, seriously, bro. And he goes above and beyond after that. This guy starts doing shows of him getting shot with a cannonball.
That's where that famous
footage comes from. And dude, this is not no play cannonball, bro.
It's a real cannonball.
It's a real cannonball. It's just that they didn't, it's not sped up to the same degree of like if they're trying to kill somebody.
Yeah.
But they gave it enough force where it's like, dude, this could potentially kill the average person. Mm-hmm. He was getting hit pretty much full blast by a full cannonball, bro. This cannonball is like over like 100 pounds.
Oh my God.
He's getting smacked in the stomach. And you've seen the footage as well, bro.
Yeah, where he gets hit by it and then he falls over and stuff.
Yeah. And pretty much that was the only thing that hurt him a little bit.
So that didn't kill him?
It didn't kill him. He actually survived a really long time after that too. So after he kept getting hit by it, he was like, yeah, it hurts a little bit. The only thing that he did was he cut it down to only doing that act 2 times a day.
2 times a day is crazy.
Is that not wild still?
2 times a day is wild,
yeah,
bro.
So it was like, you're thinking like, oh yeah, he's just going to cut that act out. But he was just like, let's just shorten it to 2 times a day.
So how much was he doing that before?
Bro, he was probably doing it like 5 to 6 times, maybe even more than that. Way more than that. I'm probably lowballing it right now, bro. The numbers I've seen of how many times he's done that in a day, bro, I don't know if he gradually just went down to 2, but bro, I heard the numbers were up to like 10.
So how did he end up actually
dying?
Yeah.
It was something like he ended up getting cancer because he was like smoking a lot. Isn't that funny?
Isn't that
like
crazy?
Like the cigarettes or whatever got him. Yeah, it was something else. It had nothing to do with the cannonballs and all this other stuff.
I always thought he ended up dying.
It was no gut related thing. It was no gut related thing.
I always thought, like, seeing those footage of that dude.
I thought so too. I was like, oh, okay, the story's gonna end with him getting hit by the cannonball. He ends up getting internal bleeding in his stomach, and then he dies.
He dies. Yeah, I was like, Harry Houdini.
No. He lived for he lived a long time after that, like a couple years, and then he ended up dying from like, I think it was like cancer from cigarettes or something like that. Yeah,
dude, that is so crazy.
Yeah,
bro. I'm not gonna lie, like they gotta go back in time and collect a team
all
of
these type
dudes,
of guys.
Yeah, that were able to do all this. Like,
yeah.
Like, how are you getting shot with a cannonball 2 times a day?
And you're chilling.
And you're just chilling.
And you're just gonna go and eat dinner later?
Did they ever find out like why it was that like he didn't have a thick layer of skin on his stomach or something?
At that time, well, there was scientists that believed that it was like he had an extra layer of fat that was blocking his rib cage and everything like that, his organs and everything, and it just didn't hurt him. Like pretty much like a whale's blubber, but just like it was a lot of fat that was stacked up in that area. Or there's a bunch of other theories of what people believe because they didn't really look into it that much at the time, you know what I mean? Because science wasn't too far, but yeah, bro, they were just kind of just like, we don't understand this guy at all. And they did have scientists that tried to look into him, and yeah, he was a normal specimen. He was a normal guy. Yeah, that was the weirdest part. Like, there was nothing wrong with his blood.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you're a super, like, you're
superhuman.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there you go. Yeah, you're superhuman.
Yeah,
you're beyond what we are. Because it's like, dude, I'm talking about the minute somebody step on my stomach, I'm dead. I'm telling you the truth, bro. Full blast, jump, step on my stomach, I'm dead, dude. It don't make no sense.
Oh yeah,
that one would already kill me. Let alone the sledgehammer or the fucking cannibal.
Oh my god,
crazy.
Oh my god.
Because I'm like, bro, back in the day,
guys, if someone punches me hard enough in the stomach, I'm folded.
I was gonna say, bro, but like, it's so crazy to think about that. Back in the day, somebody would shoot a cannonball from stupid far. So that means by the time it gets to you, it's already slowed down.
Yeah.
So maybe it might even be the same speed that it was when it was hitting bruh. Because he was actually getting hit point blank. That was the craziest part. So, dude, it was probably the same speed, and it was still dismantling dudes. It would hit you right here. I'm talking about hit you right here, bro. I'm talking about it. All that's left is your arms, your head, and your legs are just still there and split in place like some cartoon stuff. You know what I mean?
Because I always seen that video, and I always thought it was like, as a kid, I thought, you see, like they'll use it like in SpongeBob or something random. You know what I mean? Like in Family Guy, it was so like a clip of him getting hit by the cannibal, and I always thought it was like fake. Like there's no way that was real.
But it is absolutely real. Yeah, this is real footage of him getting hit by a
video,
cannibal.
Bro. He has little goggles on.
Yes, he's like kind of a chubby guy. Yes, bro. They have like this sling thing behind him.
Yeah.
When he flies back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bro, that is crazy.
Yeah. Interesting enough, bro.
How did that cannon not rip straight through his stomach?
That's what I'm saying. He has iron stomach, Mike. I'm gonna go like, I don't know if you ever seen the movie Shaolin Soccer. He's iron shirt.
Yeah.
He's literally iron shirt, bro.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
What I mean? I swear to God.
Bro.
I'm like, wow, bro.
You know what I wonder?
Huh?
Like, what if someone tried to stab him?
I was thinking that too. I was waiting for it. I was waiting when I looked into the story. I was waiting for somebody that was gonna try to.
I think sharp edges.
Sharp is gonna get him. I think sharp is what's gonna get him, bro.
That's his kryptonite.
Yeah, for sure. Anything sharp, he's fucked.
Yeah, anything with a blunt, a blunt end, he's cooling.
He's cooling. He's chilling. Yeah.
Hit him with a baseball bat. Hit him with
all that,
something like that.
You know what I mean? A crowbar, whatever. You know what I mean? But if you use the other part of the crowbar, you might be able to.
You might be able to get him. Yeah.
He's getting pierced. I think he can get pierced, but any blunt object is not putting this guy down, bro. He's a different breed.
People back in the day were different, bro.
For real.
Like, dude, there's this guy. Dude, I'm surprised I never heard about this dude. He's got to be like one of the craziest like terrorists of all time. And
really?
He was from America.
Wow.
It was this dude named George Metsky. He lived in New York from like the 1930s to like the 1950s or whatever. And bro, this dude ended up planning over like 33 bombs throughout New York.
What? On some Riddler?
Yes, on some Riddler stuff, bro.
Whoa.
And the reason why is because while he was working at some like, some factory or something like that.
Yeah.
Pretty much there was like a leak in the factory. He ended up getting hella sick from whatever leaked out of these like boilers or whatever.
Yeah.
Ended up being out of his job. His job didn't want to pay him for the time that he was off. And then they fired him because he was gone for so long.
Oh my God.
So this dude, for revenge on that company, literally planted bombs all throughout New York.
So he's gonna level it.
And like, bro, like sometimes some bombs wouldn't go off. Like he would plant some bombs with like little notes on it just so people could find it, and it will say like, like a little note like
say cheese.
Yeah, or like I'm gonna get you or whatever. Or whatever, like some like little cryptic shit.
Yeah.
And bro, it took him dummy ass long for them to actually find bruh. Dude, when they found him, bro, he pretty much just confessed to everything. Like, oh yeah, this is why I did it. And the crazy thing, out of all the bombs that blew up, like I think out of the 33 bombs, like 20 of them ended up blowing up.
Really?
He never killed anybody though.
What?
Yeah, miraculously, no one ever died from the bomb. And he was throwing them like in phone booths and like apartment buildings and subway stations. And the most he would like injure a couple people.
Yeah.
And bro, they instantly threw this dude in jail. And bro, this iron cap, whatever leaked out of that boiler, like completely
messed up his brain.
Bro, he was insane, bro. Like, dude, this picture. Hold on, I gotta show you this picture of him, bro. This picture of him, bro, he looks unhinged, bro.
No way.
They took a picture of him while he was in jail. And this is like, because it took them like 16 years to find, bro.
Yeah.
It took them hella long.
Bro, he was literally Riddler.
Literally.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you see it in the eyes. Oh, my God.
This dude was crazy, bro.
You could see it in his eyes, bro. Am I bugging?
He was insane, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And they called him the Mad Bomber.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie. If they threw a hat on, brother, he was so close to that name.
Oh.
Mad Hatter? Mike, he doesn't have a hat. He doesn't have a hat. He don't have a hat. Mike.
There's a picture of him with a hat on.
Bro, they missed the opportunity to call him the Mad Hatter, bro.
They could have.
They really could have, bro.
And it was hella funny because like the way they found him, they ended up getting some private investigator.
Yeah.
Who pretty much worked up like a case on him, or like a file on him. And the guy pretty much predicted like he's gonna be like a middle-aged man. He's gonna be kind of short. He's gonna wear like these type of suits. He's probably knows what he's doing. He's making all these bombs. Yeah. Literally, when they first caught him at his house, he was wearing like a regular t-shirt. Yeah. And he asked like, "Oh, can I change real quick before I get like sent to jail?" Yeah. They let him change, and he literally wore the exact suit that bruh said that he would be wearing when they caught him.
Wow, bro. What are the odds of that?
Crazy. I don't know. That was just like crazy coincidence. But yeah, this dude was insane.
No, definitely, bro. Yeah. But dude, hey, I had something to tell you though that is hella weird as well. And a lot of people call this place pretty much like another Bermuda Triangle. It's super interesting, and it's in Oklahoma.
Really?
Yeah, I never heard about this before.
I think I've heard of it.
You might have. Pretty much, bro. It's this place called Beaver Dunes Park. The reason why they call it the Bermuda Triangle of Oklahoma is because all the strange disappearances that have happened over years. There's been a bunch of weird disappearances, and there's this really famous story that apparently happened in the 1500s. So this place has been apparently super weird. It's all the way back then. They said back then there was an explorer who was like with a couple other people that was going through this area. I guess there was other people that were witnesses, and they pretty much seen, this is what they supposedly said they seen. These people were walking out in this area, and there was these big flashing lights that out of nowhere happened, and all of these people were nowhere to be found anymore.
Really?
That's pretty much the story, yeah. And what they claimed to have seen was, it looked like it was green lightning.
What?
Just out there in this area. It's literally like dunes. Yeah. It's like sand and things like that. And they just said they saw this big flashing light, and after these people disappeared, they just seen green lightning.
What does that even... That's crazy.
Yeah, which is hella weird. And pretty much, bro, throughout the years, like even pretty recent, people said that there's been, over like hundreds of disappearances in this area for the longest time. And the guy I was just talking about that I said like pretty much saw like one of the witnesses, there's even a whole journal you could still see till this day, because I guess they found it like years after this, like hella long after, and we apparently still have it. And I don't know if it's in Oklahoma, but pretty much that guy documented what he saw that day, and it says the exact same thing. Pretty much that there was this big flashing light while I was out there, and the people that I saw walking out there just disappeared into thin air, and there was green lightning that like struck after.
What the hell?
And the dude did not understand. Nobody understood this for so long. And pretty much what the legend is that people believe a alien ship, UFO, crashed in that area, and it either opened like some rift or some like doorway to somewhere else, and all of these people are getting sent there. Oh, that's what people are believing. Why there was like this green lightning and all this other crazy stuff, like this flashing light and whatever else. So that's what people believe, is that it's like a doorway to another place.
So all those people like pretty much got teleported to like an alien planet.
That's what people believe, like, or just another dimension or something else. That's what people believe. Yeah. And even this is what kind of confirmed it for a lot of people. Apparently, even like this was a recent sighting, was that there was a guy who was, I think he was like camping by the park, kind of close to that area, but not in that area. And I guess it was him and like a couple other people. He said he remembers seeing, and he's not the only person that said that he's seen this. There's other people that said this. At night, they would see military looking guys that would be over there, and they're digging. So they were like, what are y'all looking for over there? And this is like a common thing that I guess a bunch of people have said they've seen, which is hella weird.
Yeah, that makes it feel like it's some like alien, or like there's something down there that's making these people disappear. Because like, why would government S type guys be down there digging for?
Exactly. Like, what are y'all looking for real? You know what I mean? And even it got so big of like a spectacle that even like archaeologists, scientists, people like that, all were trying to go out there and figure out what the hell is happening and where are these people going. You know what I mean? So, yeah, super interesting. When I heard this, I was just like, I don't know. I kind of believe it, that it could be something that is supernatural. I just don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's the legend that people believe is
we should go and find out.
No, seriously, bro. I was like, dude, that's so interesting that it's like we have all these points on Earth that people can just vanish. You know what I mean?
So can you like fly over there? Like technology still works in that area, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so it's not like really like.
I'm pretty sure. Well, that I know of. I'm not too sure. I've never heard anybody talk about planes flying over it or anything like that. But I'm pretty sure they gonzo too. You out of there?
Man.
You know, probably. But yeah.
So how are people in there digging and they don't disappear?
I don't know. That's the thing that I'm confused about. Maybe it's because it's been like, I don't know, so long
that
or
doesn't work no
something
more,
like that. I don't know, but that's just what I've heard, is that they said they will see people doing that, and I don't think that they're just gonna stay up all night and watch them the whole time. So it's like, who knows? Maybe some of these people did disappear, or they probably just left. You know what I mean? Who knows? Because I think it's kind of a thing of like, it's the same thing as the Bermuda Triangle. I don't think everybody that goes out there gets stuck. I think there are some people that can fly past it or fly through it or whatever the case may be, and they're not gonna get stuck. Versus, like if it's like a rift or a ruin or whatever this type of thing is, it could like, maybe it's like nature. The same way of like, oh, well, you're in this area that's really dangerous, but today it's not dangerous. If that makes any sense. Like, let's say there's an area where there's like really bad riptides or whatever. You might not get caught in one today. For the most part, you probably will. If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I think it might be a thing of, it's more so like nature. But that's just me just, trying to add to the lore. I don't know.
That sounds crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
I do think it's like some
crazy
alien stuff, type. Like you step on it and like it'll
probably step on a certain area.
Yeah, and it'll probably teleport you somewhere.
You feel what I'm saying? And they probably just didn't happen to step in that area.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I guess like way back in the day, they believed that a ship crashed over there, and I guess there is evidence that there was once
like a crash site
in that area. Yeah,
dude.
So people believe that. That's why they call it Oklahoma's what they call it, Bermuda Triangle.
We gotta go over there.
Seriously, bro. We gotta check that out. See what's going on over there.
For real. Put this case to rest.
Yeah. Or it's gonna put us to rest.
Either or.
Yeah, gonna teleport us to some foreign planet where there's, floopal warps
that like to
or
eat
something crazy. Yeah, that like to eat us and stuff. It's like, dude, what is that?
I think the risk is worth it.
Yeah, it is, bro. I'm not gonna cap. Blue girls.
Hey.
Floopal warps.
Hey.
Come on.
Who knows, man? I'm down.
I'm down, bro.
You know what I think it is? We gotta go dressed up like beavers.
Bro, yeah.
I bet you all the people that went missing weren't dressed up like beavers.
They weren't dressed up like beavers, yeah. Or, to be real, bro, so they feel more at home, or they think we're an ally.
Dressed up like aliens.
Dressed up like aliens. Come on, bro. But we just gotta figure out the skin tone so we don't get it wrong.
Yeah. We can't be green aliens.
Yeah, don't do the green. That's hella like generic.
Come on, bro.
Blue is a little bit generic. What color? Purple might be crazy. Purple might actually be like...
Pink?
I think pink.
Like a hot pink.
You think there's hot pink aliens?
I think so. I think they're hot.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna say, bro, do you think there's, and this is the last thing I'll say, do you think there's really any aliens out there that look good? Because dude, there's other things out here in the universe, bro. There is.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's got to be something that looks kind of humanoid.
Yeah, that you think you would be attracted to.
Yeah, I think they're gonna look like Na'vis.
You think so? You think that's the closest thing to...
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think that both forms of aliens exist, where like the Na'vis who kind of look humanoid but they don't, talk like us or anything like that, and they have like certain things that are different, but at the same time there's also xenomorphs somewhere in the universe?
I think so.
Me too.
I think that's like that.
Yeah.
I think it's like that. But I think somewhere out there is probably an aliens.
Yeah.
There is a race of aliens that look very similar to humans,
us,
but maybe they got like, I don't know, like an extra eyeball, or their head's a little bit long or something like that.
Yeah.
But they look very close to
us.
They're humanoid.
Yeah. But
so there's got to be at least one of those aliens
that are bad. So let's be honest, bro. There gotta be at least one that you just like, oh, what's up with Shorty? You know what I mean? What's up with my Glorpian?
Yeah. There's gotta be at least one Glorpian out there that's pretty good looking.
That's pretty good looking. You're just like, bro, I actually have like a romantic interest in her. You know how the stars aligned, huh?
Yeah, I'll smack those.
You like that? Cause like stars and
like
alien and space.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
That's good.
Nah, but. Man, we gonna get up out of here, bruh. TV4 podcast on everything. Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Ring that bell to be notified every time we post. Drop a comment, man. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about next on the next episode. Let us know, what you guys think about some of these stories. If you think they're cap or this or that, whatever the case may be. And hope you guys enjoyed this one. Mike, you got anything to say to close this out?
Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to even say, bro. What did y'all eat? Let us know that, bro. What did y'all grub on? I know it's in December, but.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, we're a little late. But.
And also, what race of aliens do you guys think is the hottest?
On me. Let's talk about that. Drop it down below. What race of aliens do you think is the baddest? And let's talk about it, bro. Me and Mike will probably, based off their responses, we'll jump into the next. We'll start the next episode, talk about it. We might do it. We might do it. Depending on how many comments.
Yeah.
So, So let us know, man. We love y'all. TV4i Podcast.
Bye-bye.
Catch you guys in the next one.